Serotonin aftershocks. No, they sending thorns if they wanna send them balls.
What's up, budgeting friends? Welcome back to another video here on my channel, Mystic Budgets. Welcome to a weekly video I do here on my channel where I cash stuff my wallet with my family's weekly expenses, and I also do some saving and with some scratch off savings challenges. So if you enjoy content like this, you clicked on the right video and you're joining me at just the right time. So go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new. But if you're a returning subscriber or channel member, I want to say thank you so much for being back with me. Hey boo, so glad you're back. Let's go ahead and get into counting this money, friends. We are stuffing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 161. How has everybody's week been, friends? Oh my gosh, I can't believe tomorrow will be Friday already. This week has gone by so fast, and it's probably gone by fast because I've actually been off all week for spring break. So Monday will be here before we know it. So hopefully everyone's had a good week so far. Let's get into what we're going to be stuffing, friends. Let's see. We got the wallet here. I do have $50, y'all, left over in grocery. And that is really good. That never happened. So we've actually done really good as far as grocery spending. So that is going to stay in there. We are going to roll it over. We don't have nothing to add into our rollover envelope where I put any leftover money in there. I am just going to keep everything as it is this week. But to start off, we're going to add $10 into spending for myself. Grocery, like I said, still has $50. We're going to add $100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we'll be at 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50. All right. Dining out will not get anything this week. We've done plenty of out to eat. We went to the rodeo. We've gone out to eat several times. So nothing will be going in here because going into the weekend, I already have plans for meals and all that stuff. So we're good on that. So that will not get nothing for the rest of the week. Household does still have its $10 from last week. We didn't use it. I am going to roll this over and I'm going to add $5, making it 15. I do think I'm going to need like a big household stock up here soon for like shampoo and stuff. So I'm just going to keep using that as somewhat of a sinking fund. I only have $2 left in tips and gifts. We're going to add 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So it'll be at 5. This is just like if I see somebody on the side of the road, I give them $1 or $2. Petty Cash Friends actually still has its full 20 in there. So we're just going to add $5 in here and just keep adding to her. This is like if I need money for something, I will tap into this just as a little stash of cash, friends. All right, moving into our scratch offs, friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will pay ourselves back what we scratched last week in this 100 envelope low income challenge. We owe this one $29. We actually scratched a ton of them last week and we were able to get a lot scratched. And now we're going to be adding 29. Now this envelope is empty. I got to $200 saved from this challenge. I used that $200 as spending money at the rodeo, and I'm so glad we did, y'all, because things were so expensive food-wise. We ended up spending about $400 in total at the rodeo. We actually made the mistake of buying the unlimited wristbands, thinking that the unlimited wristbands would include like the dart games, you know, like those games where you like throw the balls or like throw darts and you can win like the like stuffed animal prizes and all that stuff. It actually did not include that, and we did not know. So we spent $47 for each kid to have their own unlimited. It only included for rides. So lesson learned for next year. We hadn't been to the rodeo in so long, we didn't realize that. But we spent a little bit more than what I had anticipated, but it was fine. So that $200 is not in here. So we're going to be starting this challenge over with $29. It's going to save me a total of $590. So now with that $200 gone, we're going to save $390. And my next goal for this is going to be money towards our summer trips. So granted, $390 will get blown quickly, but that $390, I can be rest assured that it's going to go to our summer stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for $29. So it feels nice that this money was in here, because when I started this challenge, I started it on a whim and it came in handy. It came in handy for when I needed some money, and that's what it was for. So let's go ahead and scratch for next week though. Hopefully I am in frame. It looks like I am, so that is good. Let's get a dice though, just to make it a little fun, and see what we're going to scratch. I think last week we got to scratch 5 because we kept rolling such small, kept scratching such small ones. So we got a 0, so I'm using that like it's 10. So we're going to go to the 10th line and scratch the 3rd scratch off. All right, we are at $5. Okay. So I'm going to get my calculator and add it up. I do want to at least try to stuff $20 in here. So we're at 5, row 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, and 4. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th one we've already scratched. So let's just go up. All right, we got a $10 one right there. So there's 15. Row 5. Woo, that's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We already did, so we're going down 1. $3. All right, we're still not at the 20 limit, but we're very close. So this is the last one we'll do. Row 10. Number 1 is already scratched, so we'll go down 1. Woo, for another $10. All right, so we're stuffing 28 for next week. Let me get my vacuum. I have a bad tendency of just wiping it off on my shirt. Let me use this vacuum that I have that I never use. All right, so $28. Literally, we stuffed 29 last week for this week, and we're going to be adding $1 less for next week. So I'm just going to use the same sticky note, but we're doing really good in here. This has been really fun to do. I have it linked for you in the description. This is from Cajun Girl Creates. You're only scratching numbers 1 to 10, so it's not too scary. Next is going to be this little binder here. This is from PNM Family Budgets. I'll have it linked for you as well. Both of these were gifted to me from Miss Kim, so shout out Kim. I'm going to bend this a little bit just to help it stay down. We owe a couple, we have 3 in here that we scratched last week. So this page we owe $2 to. 1, 2. Honestly, I think all this money is going to either go to stuffing my 5K binder when I complete a page, or it's going to be going to our summer. But I think I am going to put it all to 5K. Our 5K binder needs all the help it can get, so we're going to do it that way. All right, we owed that one 5, and then we have one more, which was in the back, that we owed $2 to. Right there, right there. I don't know. Yeah, this one doesn't have an envelope, so I'm going to put it in this one up here. And I realized the other day, this one is double-sided, so it's more than, it's 12 challenges, not 11. So, yes. Alrighty, let's see where we're going to scratch now. But what I want to do is kind of go to the ones I've already started. Let's see which ones are closer to finishing. We have 3 on that one, 3 on that one. We have 2 on this one. Let's do some more on this one. This is 1 to 8, so we may get an 8. Let's see. There she is. We got 8. I just wiped it on myself again, y'all. $8. All right. I like to do at least 3. Let's do the dice. I'm so indecisive. Page 3. Here we go. Bigger numbers here. 5 to 12. Ah, I'm scared. Okay, we got 7. I was about to say, with my luck, we're going to get that 12 right there. All right. What did I say? 7 for this one. Okay. Next page. Page 8. And there it is right there. Numbers 1 to 5. All right. Not bad. All right. We got 5. Let's do this last one. We only have one more left. 5 and 3. So we'll add 8 in here. And then when we stuff that next week, we'll be able to actually add the money from this page into our 5K binder just to give it a little boost. Friends, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you watched the video till the end, go ahead and comment down below let's do a little crayon that just lets me know that you watched to the end. And if you did, you're a real one. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video, friends. Do not forget that you matter. You are beautiful, special, amazing. You're worthy of it all, and you deserve it all, friends. Do not forget that. And of course, if no one told you they love you today, I'm telling you right now that I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.